Trevor Noah, Trump's version of international trip is pure propaganda. Trevor Noah isn't finished picking apart President Donald Trump's first trip abroad. A day after he criticized Trump for signing a $110 billion weapons deal with Saudi Arabia, The Daily Show host picked up where he left off by criticizing the president's version of what went down last week. During Wednesday's episode, Noah slammed Trump's administration for claiming that the president's international trip went extremely well, despite reports that suggest the opposite. Noah pointed to White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer, who said during a press briefing Tuesday that the 9-day tour was an incredible, historic trip, truly an extraordinary week for America and a semi-revolution. Not only is the administration ignoring all the criticism of the trip, they're basically saying it was the greatest presidential trip of all time, Noah said after airing a highlight reel of Spicer's rave reviews. The comedian argued that the White House's strategy of creating an entirely new narrative is not much different than what an authoritarian regime would do. To try and understand what Trump and his administration are doing, all we need to do is turn our gaze to authoritarians, Noah explained. You look at other leaders in the world who share his personality. He then compared Trump and his administration to North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un and the isolated country's state-run media agency, using as an example their insistence that Kim never needs to use the restroom because his body is so well calibrated. This type of propaganda is normal in a place like North Korea, Noah said. But here in America that's weird because Trump is trying to create his own little North Korea while the rest of us are like, yo, we've got the internet. We know the truth. The Daily Show host tied his argument back to Trump's confusing confef tweet and how Spicer refused to admit that the president posted it in error. Trump didn't screw up in Europe, he succeeded historically, Noah said, emphasizing Trump's skewed narrative. He didn't fall asleep while tweeting. He humiliated his enemies.